And Flair, one thing that he did do was take his time. And he, in those days, and probably to this day, you know, would wear a jacket and shirt and tie to the arena. And he would do his primping after and have to get his shirt on and his tie on for the trip home. And a lot of times it was one of these, and he's the champ, and he's going to set the timetable, and we may sit there and tap our toe, but we're going to go when he's ready.
And you've got a flight chartered back, obviously, that night.
Yes.
Right? So you don't stop off and go out in
Fayetteville, no.
Fayetteville at all. You just go home.
Well,
You'd go to Charlotte.
yes. The watering hole at that time was Bennigan's, which
In Charlotte.
was in the South Park area where Flair, Tully, myself, Arn lived a little bit further out, but we all went that same route.
Would all of you guys go out? Arn, Ole?
Not Ole. Ole was kind of, Ole did his own thing, but the rest of us, we would all often have our own vehicles, and might be a bit of a race to see who could get to Bennigan's, or sometimes, depending on what the hour was in the day of the week, we would want to get there before they closed down, so that we could, once we got in the door, a little bit harder for them to shut it down and throw us out.
Now, Flair was the kamikaze king. Everyone knows this, right?
Yes.
The kamikaze.
Yeah.
What was your drink of choice?
I, back in those days, drank Bacardi rum with Coke.
Okay.
That was my favorite.
Here at Bennigan's, and if I look over to Tully, what's his drink of choice?
Tully was a beer drinker. I'm going to say Miller Lite, maybe. And Arn was a beer drinker too.
Lex, did he partake?
I don't remember
All those calories. All those calories.
Yeah, being a partaker, he would hold a glass, and it seemed like he would hold it forever, and I have no idea what was in it.
Vodka looks like water. In the bar, in a Bennigan's, favorite watering hole, what are your interactions with fans in a bar? You being tested? They just coming up wanting a picture, wanting to pose?
Yeah, there was some of that, but a lot of them, as in most of those type of establishments, have somewhat of a regular clientele. So it wasn't like it was a big event to see us in there because we were there. It depends if we were there. There might be a week or so, 10 days, where we weren't there at all because of the schedule. But if we were close to town, they weren't surprised when we walked through the door, for the most part.
If there are baby faces in the same place, what is the etiquette here in 1987? Are they on their side of the bar? You're on your side of the bar?
Yes.
You're not talking?
No.
Okay. How forward were the ladies at these regular watering holes?
Oh.
In general, you don't have to speak specifics to you, but here I am with the Horseman. What can I expect on a night with the Horseman at a Bennigan's, where they all know us?
Flair's MO was, as soon as he got in the door, to grab the best-looking waitress and have her get a tray, not a kamikaze or a couple kamikazes. His MO was to get a tray full, and then he would look for his victims, and you know, he would go around, and his greatest joy in life, I think, was finding young ladies and just getting them hammered. And he was pretty good at it.
Right.
And he wanted everybody to jump in with both feet. And like I say, I was a Bacardi rum drinker, and oftentimes Flair would be the first one in the door, and oftentimes I would hear him say it. He would say, Bacardi 151 for JJ, you know, not loud enough that I could hear, but if oftentimes I would hear it, or if I didn't hear it, my first move was, and I'd give me another glass of Coke, please, and I'm kind of doing this. And as long as we knew each other, I mean, that Flair would do that every night that he could, thinking that he got me.
Was he picking up the tab, like we so often hear about?
Yeah,